Peace, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Grow420. Today is January 27th, 4:02 in the afternoon in Ontario here. We've got another great episode of Grow420 coming up here. And this time it's a video. Hey, Perry, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I got a video to show you guys. The other night we did I showed you guys the self-watering planter I was making. Unfortunately, we didn't get to build the whole thing on the show, but we did get to trim the plants and such, and you got to see basically what I was going to do with the bin. Today, you're actually going to see the assembly of the bin and all of that. Hey, Mikey, Ronnie McNabb. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Really appreciate it. So I'm just going to turn off these beats here that I've actually made in BandLab. Yeah. Well, welcome, everyone, to this week's this is actually the second episode this week of Grow420. First one was on Thursday. Here it is Saturday. We've got some more great information bringing up to you here. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up this video. And it's got some tunes on it. So we're just going to sit and chill. There's about 5 or 6 tracks on it. The video's about 22 minutes long. So we're just going to sit back, chill, watch the video. If you guys have any questions about how I've done the build or anything like that, please put them in the comments, and I will try to address them the best that I can. If I have to stop the video and answer a question, that's fine too. I would like to try to keep the answers to the questions towards the end, so I'm not stopping the video all the time. But if it's a really good question, then obviously I'm going to stop and try to answer for you. So without further ado, we will bring this up. Nope, that's not the right screen. There we go. So we're going to play this. If it's too loud, you let me know, and I'll turn it down. If it's good, you let me know too. And don't forget to like the post wherever you came in from. Don't forget to also share the feed out to other groups and to your friends as well. Here we go. It wasn't going to come on today, and I figured, I put the video all I did. Just before 4 o'clock. Must be on really in 4 o'clock. So Ontario as well. I don't know about you. Something now. I'm gonna load comment with there we go. Nice to hear you, Dave. feed you some music. I think I'm gonna have to get Mike. That's what my issue is. Turn that music down a bit from the source. In the window. Is that better? You can't hear me very well. Then when I go to North Bay on can't hear me at all. Oh boy. Let's pause the video. Can you hear me now? Is that working? Let me see if I can pull up the live feed too. I got it here and see what's happening. It's a bit of a delay on there. So there we go. Let's see. Can I hear myself? Mic is low, but you can hear me better. Oh, let me see if the mic settings, I might be able to, I don't know if they're down in the automatically adjust mic volume. Reduce background noise, mic background noise. I don't know. We'll try that and see what that does. Okay, we'll try this again and see how it is. Like I said, if it is an issue, then I'll see if I can just get a mic next time I go into North Bay. I'll stop into Best Buy. Going in there. Well, I'm actually going to North Bay tomorrow, but I don't have any money until going on the 1st. You need a clip-on mic or something. You know what I'm going to do? I think the video file shared I think it shares the audio through the computer. So I'm just going to plug this in my headset and see if that helps, because I do have a mic on it. Clip-on mic or something. As soon as you back up, it's too low. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see if this works. Can you hear me? I don't have the music playing yet. I just want to see if you can hear my voice. And I appreciate you, Kim, for being my ears. If you keep the music off, it's better. Okay, well, let's just try the music 1 second and see how it is. And if it's still an issue, then I'll turn the music off and we'll go from there. Can you hear me now? Can you hear the music? If not, then I'll kill the music. Better? Cool, thank you. Except I can hear the music in my ears now. So I can hardly hear myself talk, but all's good. I think I'll pick up a mic. I think that will probably solve my issues. I've actually been thinking about it the last little while. I think that's where my audio issues are coming from. But anyways, enough of all that. We're here to have a good time. Oh, geez. I just realized my bong is just about to fall off here. I'm going to hook my... No, I'm not going to hook the second camera up. Levels are good now. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. I'm going to take a picture and show you guys how my bong is here right now. I don't know how I didn't knock it over. Fix it now before it actually falls over. It's sitting halfway up, almost halfway off the desk. But if you notice, it's also over the bong pad. So it was just about to tip over. So anyways, we're gonna smoke some weed, listen to some good tunes. And I forgot, I haven't even put the comments up. Now we can hear you. Perfect. Yeah, I'll pick up a mic because I don't like wearing the headset so much because it muffles my own voice. So I feel like I'm talking louder than I need to be. I don't want to seem like I'm shouting into the mic. As you all know, Grow420 is in its infancy. I was debating whether to wait until I had everything all ready. No. Like I said, plants aren't going to wait. So I got content to bring you guys now. That's what we're doing. So this is the second self-watering planter I've actually made. And I swear by it. They're good for any plants too. House plants, vegetables. Really good for peppers and tomatoes. You need like a lot of water and constant, like an even watering. Because tomatoes, if you don't water them and then you get a whole bunch of water, they'll grow a lot, but then they'll split. Sounds good. Lighters up. Yep. Whoop, whoop. Now I am hoping to get a Grow420 banner for behind me here sometime soon. Came up with a little design the other day. Just playing around on Staples' print and copy site. Just trying to find it on my phone here. Gotta clean stuff up. I got too many things on here. Can't find it. Maybe I don't have it on the phone. Let's see if I can find it on the computer and I'll pull it up to stare after. I don't think it's... Oh, maybe on desktop. There it is. I found the file. I'll share it after. I don't think I can share this at the same time because you can only share one screen at the same time, one at a time rather. And the video's taking up one of those slots. Different sitting down. Usually for the show, I'm standing up. I don't like it. So I shot this video, was it yesterday I put it together? Let's see. No, I don't have the original on the camera on the phone here. I think the original is on the computer, so I'll have to check. So we got 4 minutes to 420 for Ontario. Make sure you got your bong packed, your joint rolled. I'm gonna grind some more wheat for a little bit later. So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna roll a pop cone. Got some tangy purple orange CBD wheat here that I've grown, and it's very orangey, citrusy, and these tropical mango pop cones are awesome with them, with this sweet. Actually, one thing I want to get, as I'm putting my wheat in the grinder, I can't see you guys. I got my folder open here on the computer. There we go. My grinder, it's just a small grinder. I was at a store the other day, though, and I saw this grinder that's like this. Probably, it's probably about the size of a little bit smaller than a peanut butter jar. Yeah. About the size of this lid. So I'll show you my grinder that I've got now. Put the lid on it because there's wheat in it. There we go. So you can see the difference in size. Oh, there we go. Well, then this other grinder is like $35, but it's worth it, I think, considering how much wheat I go through. And I do have an electric coffee grinder. It's not under there anymore. I think it's in this cabinet over here. I'm not going to get it out then. But I do have that, and I've used it. But you know, it grinds it up too fine. And I don't like that, especially with rolling joints. Bong is not too bad, but for rolling joints, I don't like it being powder. Bong, I'd smoke a Keith bowl. I don't care. 1 minute to 420. You know what? We're going to get rid of this chair. We're going to stand up. Got some good tunes on too. I'll angle the camera up a bit so you can see me. Make sure I can see the screen. Turn the screen brightness up. And we're almost at 420, folks. I need to get a, I know I have a timer on my phone, but I need to get a specific timer. There we go, 420. Happy 420, everyone from Ontario, Canada. Grow420. Peace, everyone. Light them up if you got them. Who else is sitting down right now? Stand up. Get moving. Happy 420. Oh, jeez. Coughing in you guys' ears there. What do y'all think of the music selection? There's also sneak peek update of the plants here after at the end of this video. You like the music? Awesome. Hi, ganja lovers. Ganji lovers. We can get rid of that banner there now. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe to Grow420 on Facebook and YouTube, as well as check out NOK Network, where this show is being hosted from. Hosted on, rather. What's new, huh? This is what's new. Built a second SIP, self-irrigating planter for growing my ganja. I got it right here. Oh, jeez. There we go. It is a toke bin from Home Depot. 102 liter. So there's a platform in the bottom. I'll come up a little bit here. There's a platform in the bottom here, which is actually the lid that's been cut out, supported on pillars, and then there's two holes cut in that platform that go down into the bottom, and they were wicking towers. The bottom of the bin will be filled with water, and I still have a fill tube, 1.5 inch ABS pipe to put in there. I have one either out in the snow in the back, or I got to pick one up. I'm just gonna reach over. I got internet cable coming down there. I don't want to rip that out of the laptop. So what I'm doing now is I'm just lining the bin with the landscape fabric. And you would have seen me in that video also tuck a bit of landscape fabric down in those wicking towers. And then the idea is when you fill up the bin with the water, there's a bit of space between the I still have to drill the drain hole, but you do drill the drain hole just below the platform, so that way when you're filling the bin up, just a little bit of water comes out, you know the bin's full. But what that also does is creates a bit of an airspace between the water and the platform, so the roots get air pruned. So roots need oxygen. So it's a great way for them to get the water and the oxygen, because the water gets whipped up by the grow medium down in those wicking towers. There's one on each end in opposite corners. And I can go like 7 days on one watering. Because depending on what time of the grow you're in, like in late flower where they're drinking a lot, obviously you're going to need to fill it up more. But if you were to have like a reservoir of water sitting somewhere, that would fill that up on a like a float or a timer or whatever. You could automate that. But in veg, especially early veg, when they're not drinking so much, I find that when I fill the bin up, it takes about 3 to 4 days to get empty. And I don't fill it up right away. I let it dry for a day or two, because the whole bin's not going to dry out. You'll still have a lot of moisture in that bin. But it just helps, I find it just helps keep everything in balance. So it doesn't become too wet. It's kind of hard for it to become too wet, but I don't know. I just like having a little bit of a drier period, because I also find that the roots, I'm going to turn that, I don't know if I can turn that down anymore. That volume's, whoa, I turned the music off. There we go. turn that down a little bit there. But so you saw the finished product there. Next, coming the plant update. But roots will seek out where there's water. So if there's a bit of a dry zone and then you've introduced water, they're going to sense that water through that dry zone. So they're going to want to grow. And then during the day, when you fill your bin up, that water will eventually slowly wick its way back up. So you never really dry out the whole container. You'd have to leave it for quite some time, I think, for it to be completely dry. Here's the one that's already completed. There's the drain tube there. This here changed my growing game completely. I'm gonna come sit back down. Changed my growing game completely. I have a bad back, and I was lugging 10-liter jugs of water. And I used to have a lot more plants than what I have now. In this bin, in this cabinet, I've got 3 right now, but there essentially would be 2 growing in this cabinet, 1 in each of these bins. But I'll be filling out that whole canopy in there, and that's about 30-inch by 5 foot. 33 inch by 5 foot, I think. 33, yeah, about 33 by 5. So almost 3 foot by 5. And I will fill that right out. And I've gotten out of 3 by 3 area, like 33 by 30 inch area, 6 ounces. And all I'm doing is I'm just growing short colas like this. I don't have a whole lot of height to grow with in here. I'm in my basement, in a grow cabinet at that. So, but since having this, oh man, in the intro video, and you'll see it on the outro as well, the same video that you'll see there. There's a video with, I think it was the Fruit Loop Bubba in it, and that was about 6 ounces. So hope you all enjoyed that video there, as well as the music track choice that I selected. So we'll come back full screen and we'll delete that from the studio now. And I'm going to unplug my headset, and let's hope that it automatically switches. If you happen to hear me mute, please let me know in the comments, and then I'll make sure that things are okay on the back end here. Are you able to hear me okay? Looks like it's okay. It doesn't show that it's muted on my side, so we should be okay. I should be able to go over to the settings as well. You know what? We're at break time right now. So let me just take a quick look at the set. Yeah, it's showing me that the mic is picking me up. So I think that's all. Yep, it's all good. So we're going to go to break here. I'm going to show a quick commercial about 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. And then we'll be back just to chat a little bit about the video there, the build, the plants I've got growing. I'll explain when they were germinated. I might even show another video. You know what? I will. Let me get that pulled up before we go to break. I have another video of, hopefully I can find it. I believe, oh, these are all the different ones. This is not the final one. Okay, let me see. Oh, I might have to see if I can find it on Facebook, or I'm not sure where it is now. I'll have to take a look. I'll see if I can find it on break, and if I can't, then I'll make sure I get it up for the next episode of Grow420. What I'm gonna do though is I will write myself a little note to play it on the next episode if I cannot find it. So it's a germination to solo cup video. Video. It's just a collage of pictures I put together to some music, and just a progression from when I started the germination, from when I started soaking the seeds till when they were in the into the solo cups. So I'll look for that when we go on break. And so I got my note there in case I can't find it. I'll remember to look for it for the next show. So let me go over to the commercial screen here. Okay, so I do thank you all for tuning in so far to this second episode of Grow420 on January 27th, 2024. With myself, Ron McNabb of Grow420, hosted here on NOK Network. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here now to hand the reins over to the network side of things, so you can see some of the other shows that this network has available. Not all of them are cannabis-related shows. Not sure what's included in the commercial set that I'm going to pull up here right now. So it'll be a surprise for me as much as it is for you. But anyways, check out more of what goods the NOK Network's got going on, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds with more of Grow420 with Ron McNabb.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no sir to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca.
Psychedelic Tuesdays on NOK Network. Tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Psychedelic Reporters. Bufo Alvarius is scouring the newswires for stories being reported in the mainstream media on the psychedelic front and passing them on to Hobby's Puppets and Tara Simpson so they can bring them to you, our listeners, in this 60-minute video news podcast. Tuesday evening news. Join us for Tuesday evening news each week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all your news and information from the world of psychedelic medicine. Follow and subscribe to NOK Network on our webpage, social media, and streaming sites, including YouTube and Rumble.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights. Spotlight on entertainment. And live on location event coverage. Stay Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Peace, news, and views on NOK Network. Patients everywhere advocating cannabis evolution with Kim Cooper and Sir Steve Vogt. Joint hosts interview people in the grassroots and corporate cannabis space across North America and beyond. Sit down with patients, entrepreneurs, lawyers, doctors, and others share their journey with this medicinal plant. So join us for Peace, News, and Views. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where all consumption is medicinal consumption on NOKnetwork.com. Follow and subscribe to NOK Network on social media and streaming sites including Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKnetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKnetwork.com.
Hey, dudes and dudettes. Enjoy the show, man.
And welcome back to this week's episode of Grow420 with Ron McNabb here. Hope you enjoyed the commercial break there. Got a chance to see some of the other shows that we've got on and such. So now we're going to get back to what we were talking about before. And yeah, I can't find that video. So I got a note here. I will make sure to find it and show it to you guys on the next episode of Grow420. So what that video is, again, that was just from a picture collage put together with some music from when the seeds were germinated, soaked in water, to solo cup, or till when they were like about to be transplanted. I can't remember exactly. Once I find the video, I'll know all the details. And another thing I think I forgot to do, and I did this the last time. This is all new to me. And Waylon, if you're still watching, you probably have done this before too. I have a Grow420 page on Facebook, and I keep forgetting to share. Yeah, I forgot to share it to the feed to my page. I can't broadcast the feed directly to my Facebook page because Facebook made changes on December 16th that have made my page too new to be able to broadcast live from streamed live to from like StreamYard and such. So my page was created like January the 11th or January 11th or the 10th or something like that at night. And so I fall within that criteria that the page is too new. They say just keep checking back every once in a while. So that's what I keep doing. But yeah, I forgot to share the live show to my page. I'm going to do it now. I know I'm late, but at least the feed will be there. And I do have it on my personal profile and such. So hopefully people will find it. But I'm gonna have to, like, I'm going to North Bay tomorrow, so I'll be able to get some couple of notebooks and just be able to keep track of all the stuff that I like a housekeeping list of stuff I need to make sure I do for each show. Because when we come on, I put on some beats. These ones here. Oh shoot, I closed it. I can find it here. Why is it not coming up in recent? Because I just had it on here. Okay, well, there we go. We'll do it this way. I'll just do a search. I know what the name of the file is. There it is. And open up in the video player. So I'm just going to plug this in. You can hear the beats that I made. Let me know what you think. But this is what comes on when after the intro is done, and I'm setting up things up backstage, doing the shares and such like that. Can you hear that? So this is what it looks like. I stop my cam. So you can still hear me in the background because I don't mute my mic. So you can hear me. You like that? This is one of those beats I just created it through BandLab the other day, and well, the other night. Stayed up all night doing stuff. Once you get working on this stuff, man, it's hard to get away from the desk. Very hard, and you just get into the zone. I don't know about you, but I need some more weed. I was gonna roll a pop going. I'm not gonna worry about doing that because we're gonna get out of here in a few minutes. I was just gonna see if anyone had a few questions about the video that you saw. We'll keep that music on right now. So I don't know, like I just made this beat through BandLab the other night, and I had to name it something. First thing, with Grow420, that's how the name came to be. I said to Kim, I said, I don't know, like I haven't really. I wanted to do my own podcast, but I really haven't come up with a name yet. I haven't like really even thought of anything. And I said the very first thing that comes out of my mind though is Grow420. As soon as I said that, Kim says, "Well, then go with it." Well, there you go. There's Grow420. And so when I and again, there's my logo. Look, I think that looks cool. I'm gonna show you the banner flag I made. Just playing around on Staples. The Staples website there. But so I named this Hard Road. It's the first thing that came to my mind. It's intense, hard beat, but try to sit still. You can't. At least I can't. Especially when it's cranked and you got the headphones on. 2 o'clock in the morning or 4:20 in the morning. I did a 4:20 toke. I wasn't live. I will go live sometimes at 4:20 in the morning. We'll do a late night behind the scenes with Grow420. We'll be having late night sessions sometimes. We're late night behind the scenes with Grow420, where I'll just be chilling, creating beats and stuff, or listening to beats while I'm working on other stuff on the computer. I may chime in on the comments, but it's just I'm sitting here anyway working. So otherwise we'll just go live. Someone wants to pop in and listen. have a good time. Hey, that's what it's all about. And if they don't catch it on the live, they can catch on the replay whenever they want. It's something to chill to. But hard road, it kind of makes sense because it's been a hard road for me to get to where I am today. And the road today, compared to the hard road that I was on to get here, oh man, it's easy. Easy. Compared, there's not enough weed here, man. What am I thinking? There we go. We top it right up. That's not to say I don't have struggles or whatever. But I've honestly, and you're gonna hear this a lot on Grow420. It's not just growing plants, because if you're growing your own 420, that's something special. For those who do, they know. For those who don't yet, you will know when you do. So I'm not going to say much because I want you guys to experience things on your own without much influence with what I have to say. Because what I have to say to you at the end of the day means shit. So anyway, cannabis and mushrooms, microdosing mushrooms, along with growing your cannabis, because that becomes therapy as well. Ask any grower, especially a grower who is a patient, who deals with chronic pain or other debilitating conditions. It's therapy in and of itself. Same thing with doing these podcasts. As much as I'm doing this show for you guys, I'm also doing it for me. Because at the end of the day, as much as I do care about you guys, I have to take care of myself first. If I don't take care of myself, I can't help anybody. That's where I was at one point. Not too long ago, I couldn't even make a phone call to the doctor. Now, for those of you who know, I went through, well, still going through serious illness, and not completely out of the woods. Been diagnosed with sarcoidosis. I honestly do believe that both the cannabis and the mushrooms have been helping me deal with the effects of that, both the physical and the mental. And again, this is what you're going to hear a lot on Grow420 is my own personal story with cannabis, but you're also going to hear other people when they come on as guests, because I'm going to be having growers come on, and a lot of other growers are also patients as well. So we'll have another toke here. Cheers, everyone. And I'll just ask if anyone has any questions about the self-watering planter there. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you. There's my signature mug. Until I get my own logo mug. So bad. I have my logo. Oh yeah, I gotta show that. Yeah, that's my logo there. You see a lot of glare on the screen though there. I'll share the screen in a moment. Actually, I can do it now. I don't have anything else up in the lineup. Up there. So my logo is actually the center part. It's just a banner flag, 48 inch by 36 inch banner that I was just playing around with creating on the Staples print and copy site. I want to have something up behind me here. So I thought something like that might look kind of cool. If anyone has any other suggestions, please, I'm open to it. I did think about possibly putting, instead of the little flags on the sides, putting the color on the sides is red. And then the background behind the center logo as white. So that would kind of be mimicking the Canadian flag. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but maybe. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to fill my bowl up again. Man, this is damn good weed. So we're just, jeez. So we're just about out of here now. Red Grow420. Oh, red lettering for the Grow420, or red on the sides? Probably red on the Grow420 for the text. Is that what you're suggesting? That is one thing I don't like. It doesn't really pop out. But at the same time, I'm not really wanting to focus. I'm going to give, I could be off base with this. Anyone out there who is in to logo making and stuff for marketing and purposes and such, I know there's a lot of psychology that's applied into marketing. And I didn't work directly in marketing, in advertising. Well, I've worked for an advertising company, but I worked within the operations. With the operations department. So I interacted with pretty much every department in the company. So I had a lot of interaction with design, graphic design, marketing, and all that. My parents were also business owners, several businesses, and that were successful. And so branding is a very important thing. So a couple of things I wanted to keep in mind. I didn't want to introduce a whole lot of colors. I wanted to just be something simple. I think the black and the green really work well together. And this I've explained to some people already, but the green logo, the green leaf, the cannabis leaf there, that's actually on a scarf that I have in a cabinet over here. My wife got it for me for Christmas 2 years ago, and a neighbor down the road embroidered that leaf on the scarf. And so that picture there, you will never, like the base leaf, you will never see that anywhere. Because I own the product that the picture's of. So even if someone embroiders another scarf, it's not going to look like this one. There will be something different about it. Even if someone's working off the same digital pattern, it will look different. Trust me. So I like the idea of having the name, but then also having the name, like as you see on the intro and outro, the name fades in and fades out. I want to have it that as soon as someone sees just that green leaf, they don't even need to see the words Grow420. As soon as they see the leaf, they know that it's Grow420. That's what I want to have happen. But it definitely does need to be brighter. Now, I'm also just working within the program I'm limited to, free program. If I take the base picture of the scarf, the leaf there, into a shop, then they will be able to do a lot more for me with that. And they can manipulate a lot more than I can. But I don't know. Maybe I might try with the red Grow420 and see what that does. Because it does. It's a couple areas in there. It's a little hard to read. Like the R in there is a little hard to read, and the W kind of gets washed out a bit. So I might try it with red. I'll play around a little bit too. So anyways, we'll come back full screen here. Yep, there we go. I did click it. It was just lagging a bit. So I can stop the logo screen. And I've got outro screen. So we're just about done here. So we're going to have one more toke before we go out the door here. Oh yeah, I want to ask you guys if you had any questions. And I do appreciate you all being here. And you know what? I also forgot to. I still got to create some banners. I do have a note here. I got a whole bunch of sticky notes all over my desk. There's one somewhere here, or it's in the notebook. I got to create a banner for anyone who shows up as Facebook user in the comments, like you see here. Here's a very easy fix to that. If you want to see me and everyone else to see your name, it's you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and it will ask you if you want to grant StreamYard permission to see your Facebook name, and then they will port through your name, and then I will see it here, as well as everyone else. Some people may want to just remain anonymous from whatever feed they're kind of watching in from. That's fine too. But I am going to create a banner that will say that, so I can just pop it up on the screen from time to time. So there's going to be a lot of great things coming up with Grow420. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having guests come on, other growers. There's going to be a couple of different types of interviews with them. It'll be individual interviews, where it'll be like one-on-one, just myself and them talking, having questions. Asking Bill Topham, peace, brother. My neighbor, about 50 minutes away. I appreciate you tuning in. So anyways, where was, growers. So one-on-one, just chat with a grower. I'll probably be sitting on the couch at that point. We're feeling a little bit more relaxed. I'll switch the laptop around, and we'll go from there and do that. It'll be more like almost like a fireside chat without the fire. Although the TV, if I lower the TV a bit like I want to, I could have a fireplace in the background. We could have fireplace chat, fire chat. That'd be cool, fireside chat. But anyways, getting all these ideas in my head as I'm talking about. That's what happens. And so anyways, yeah, who knows what you'll see coming up on Grow420. But I will also be having like a panel. So anyways, the individual grower, be myself and them talking, asking questions, talking back and forth. But you guys also in the comments can chime in if you have any questions or any other advice for other people. You could also chime in as well, and I'll throw the comments up on the screen. But I also want to have like a panel, like see if I can get up to 10 people on screen. So myself plus 9 others. Maybe a little bit much at the beginning for me to do 10 people on the screen. But I definitely wouldn't mind having like 3 or 4 other people come on with myself, and maybe we can come up with a specific topic. And again, this is ideas that are just flowing as I'm talking to you guys. Maybe we can have on that type of night we can focus on a specific topic, because here's the thing: so many different growers have different opinions on different topics. So it would be great to get some people of different mindsets as well as different grow styles, to see, just get everyone all together right there. And I think that might be a great idea, because there's so many new growers out there that are so nervous on trying a different style of grow. But if they came in and watched something like this, it gives them a chance to ask a few questions and not feel like they're going to get ridiculed in the comments, like what happens unfortunately in most grow groups. And I don't get that. I left high school back in 1992. I don't need that shit. So you won't find that coming on here. If anyone ever starts anything like that up, you'll be shown the door very quickly. So, because that's not what Grow420 is about. Grow420 is all about just everyone sharing their own experiences, both with healing aspects of the plant as well as the growing aspects. So, anyways, we've gone on for just over an hour now. We did celebrate the Ontario 420 at 420. So we'll have one more toke just before we go out here. And you'll have to stay tuned for the next episode of Grow420, which will be episode 3. Trying to think of what's coming up next. So I am going to North Bay tomorrow. I have to go for a CT scan. And but I am going to stop at a store and get some small bag of perlite. Those who know the story, I forgot to get some the other day when I was in North Bay. Blah 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 blah. Couldn't get any in town here, and so I gotta wait till tomorrow. Which is just as well, because I only just got the bin done. I think it was yesterday I did the bin and the filming. I did most of the editing on the video today, and most of the editing on the video yesterday and last night. I didn't go to bed till I think it was 2:30, and then I also oh shit! Sorry, I got distracted. I realized one of the notes I need to find that video for the germination to solo cup. I buried it with all of my other notes that I don't need right now. So I've got this one. I put it back on the laptop, so we're good. So, anyways, so yeah, it'll be the next step will be mixing the HP Pro Mix HP with mycorrhizae. Hey, Gordon, thanks for tuning in. Oh, Juanita's here too. I should be tagging people when I start live. I'm gonna start doing that, because my Grow420 page is not connected to the broadcast. And for those who aren't following that, make sure you do follow that, as well as on YouTube. We are broadcasting to YouTube, and comments do port through to me here from YouTube. And we're also on Rumble as well. I forgot to address we're on Rumble, on NOK Network. We're broadcast on Rumble, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, NOK Facebook, and Cannabis Information with Northern Ontario Kim, otherwise known as IWK, and Cannabis Oil Advice and Information for People and Pets, which is another group owned and admin by Kim Cooper, the owner of the network here, NOK Network. I'm also broadcast on my own personal Facebook feed, as well as my YouTube channel, Grow420. Hoping that Facebook gets their shit in gear soon so I can connect my Grow420 page to the broadcast, and then you'll be able to see the feed from there. But in the meantime, I guess I probably could be tagging a few people, but I don't want to be. Those who know me from Frosty, from Canada's Corner, with Jay Frost, I'm the tag meister. I go on these tagging sprees where I'm like literally tagging, 30 people. I'm just like at this. It's like, I seriously hope anyone who, if they are annoyed at me tagging them, that they actually just say, hey, I appreciate the tag, but please don't. I won't be offended. But I do it all in good favor, because who wouldn't want to be watching Canada's Corner? Tag you. This is Bill, asking Bill Topham still, right? He bothered nobody. Exactly, Juanita. Love that. Okay, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. I never want to be known as a pest. It's just, man, I support Frosty so much. He does so much for everybody. I figured the least I can do is just like tag all the rest of the group in. So, anyways, so yeah, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. I'm also hoping to introduce you're going to, like, music is a big part. You're going to always hear music on the show. A lot of what you hear is Frosty's beats. Love that you tag me. Always, yeah. You know what? Facebook sucks. It really does. And yeah, Mark, you can go whatever. I can honestly say most of it. Yeah, that's kind of what I get. I'm kind of a good reader of people. A lot of times I can even, like, when there's, during some of the lives, when people, this is why I hate the written word, just writing back and forth, because you lose all context and connotation in it. No vocal inflection or anything. You've got emojis, but not everyone gets the emojis. So you get people pissed off about a comment, and they took it completely wrong on how it was intended. But I guess that just says more about them than anyone else. So, if you're tagging people, we're out of here in a few minutes. But I appreciate you guys tagging people. Definitely, right now we're not a Grow420 is not a regular time slotted podcast. I'm not quite ready to go. Like, I want to go. I want to start. I don't want to rush into it. I want it to be weekly with different special episodes additional to all of that. So there'll be some late night behind the scenes episodes on the Wednesday night here on NOK Network, I do the IWK 710 Daily Sesh Weedy Wednesdays, and it's Grow420 Behind the Scenes there, where I just talk about what I've been working on behind the scenes for the podcast. Ahead of the podcast coming up, the next episode coming up. This is episode 2. We've had there was a pre Grow420 episode. There was the pilot episode. We had the first episode, and the first episode was this past Thursday, and here we are today, episode 2. Huzzah! Hey, Frosty. They tagged you in, but we're actually heading out the door in a few moments. I keep saying that since about 15 minutes ago. But hey, if you guys want to kick around for a little bit more, we got some good tunes going here. I'm having fun. All I got to probably do is just go upstairs and help make dinner. So hopefully the wife isn't watching. But all good eating supper. That's cool. I know it's not cabbage rolls. Anyways, I appreciate popping in. But I was actually just saying about, I want to introduce more different music. I want to have like a music night type of thing where it's kind of like a little bit like a after party, not after the episode, but kind of like a late night Grow420 sesh type of thing. When I say late night, I mean like after midnight Ontario, 11 or 12 Ontario time. Who knows? There'll be some nights where we'll go through the whole night. So I'll be just working on mixing videos and stuff or typing stuff up. But yeah. So yeah, there'll be like meet the music producer night where we can have like a couple of them on as a panel if you want. Individual, definitely for sure. The very first one obviously will be Frosty in honor of us playing his beats all the time. But no, I love his beats. I honestly do. And I love the music videos too. And lots of times when I'm just sitting down here, chilling out session and getting tired of working on my stuff, watching all the regular stuff I'm working on, I'll just flip over to Stu Radio on YouTube, there, Frosty's YouTube channel, and have a good laugh with some of the music videos, especially Party in the Sock Drawer. Oh man, that one's so cool. Gotta check them out. Stu Radio on YouTube, and his tunes can be found. And I'm gonna get banners all up for this stuff too. So, music. Bandcamp.com. Is it? FrozenSmileRecords.bandcamp.com. And it'll come up with at one album, but if you look to the the right-hand side of the page, down just a little bit below half the screen, you'll see all discography. If you click on that, it'll then pop up with a whole list of the albums that are on there. And so check that out too. So, did anyone have any questions about the self-watering planter I made? It's a knockoff of there's a brand out there called Earthbox, and this is not an Earthbox. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love hearing the feedback. even if there's something you don't like if I put on a tune, you don't like the tune or whatever, you say, oh man, that's horrible. Let me know, because I don't want to bring stuff that you guys don't like. And sometimes when this is one thing I will say, sometimes when I'm mixing stuff, because I do have hearing problems, I don't always get the levels quite right. Or sometimes I'll throw in a track that I think sounds good, but then when someone else hears it, it's like, no, it doesn't work, right? So I'm always looking for feedback, but I think I like this one. I just have this on loop, and you don't like J Frost music. Actually, I must say, you must feel weird watching your own stuff. Or maybe you've just watched it so much that you don't care now. I always watch my shows. I know you don't watch your shows, but I do. Well, first of all, I find it chilling just to nice and just chill, sit down especially after I do a show. I quite often kick back and then listen. No, it's all good. I quite often just kick back and rewatch my show. Not to criticize myself. Well, yes and no. But in a positive way, because hey, we all make mistakes or whatever, and if there's something I'm forgetting to do or whatever, hey, I'm going to jot it down. Like I worked in quality assurance in a call center where I managed 30 agents, listening to their calls, sometimes live, but I was also listening to calls that had already taken place and then marking them, and then taking that, compiling it all into a report, and then going into a training room and going over that report with them and coaching them on the things that they did wrong, the things that they did well, without telling them they did things wrong and making them feel like shit. Because how are you going to learn with that? No, very rare. Yeah, that's what I figured. You're probably too busy too to even worry about anything like that. But you're also nearing 5,000 episodes. I'm on episode 2. I've been podcasting for I started 2 years ago this past October. Started out as radio podcasting, just audio. But very quickly, the network I was working for at the time, they switched over to doing live video. I was fine with it. But we did have the option that if you didn't want to be on camera, you could just go to your avatar. So I'll just stop my cam. I'll show you my avatar here. So there we go, right there. So that's how, if I didn't want to be on cam, that's how I would show up doing their show, even when they switched over to doing video. So I thought that was kind of good that they allowed that flexibility. But unfortunately, things didn't work out there. For good, for bad, I don't know. Am I happy am I happy now where I am? Hell yeah. So it kind of makes all of that past then irrelevant, except to the point that it helped me get to where I am now. And it's a weird way of thinking about things at first, but it is true. It's like sometimes we have friendships that, even long time friendships, like decades old friendships, that disintegrate and go to nothing. And we become so heartbroken and lost over it. Meanwhile, life happens. People, you can't control the other person. Did they do anything wrong? Maybe, maybe not. You don't know what their life is. Hell, half the time we don't even know what our own life is. So, I don't know. I just try to look at everything as I'm going through something, looking for the opportunities of things that in the past I might have missed. And just being more self-aware and using active mindfulness, really. Coupled with cannabis and other plants, natural plant remedies. But anyways, I think we're gonna head out of here. I feel like I'm just chatting away now. I'm comfortable doing, but we have been on since 4. And my wife probably is wanting me up to come upstairs for dinner soon. So I want to keep everybody happy here. I do want to again thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Grow420. As I said, I'm not sure when the next episode will be. I tried getting, I did get an ad up today, but unfortunately it was like not long before the show. But it was only about 20 after 3 when I thought, oh, I think I'm going to do this show live now instead of waiting for another few days. So I figured 4 o'clock, we can catch the 420. And so I'll be filling up the planter box with the Pro Mix and the perlite mixture. And that will be, I'll do that probably, I probably won't do it tomorrow when I get back. It'll probably be Monday when I do it. And then probably Monday or Tuesday, I'll be transplanting 2 of the 3 grapefruit diesel plants that are in 3-gallon pots right now into these tote bins. So what I probably will do is I probably will fill the bins up with water in that to let them moisten before I do the transplant though. It won't be too wet when I do it because I'm not going to fill the bin up all the way either. Well, I might. I'll see. It might not be till maybe Wednesday, Thursday when the plants get transplanted in there. Because I also do have to transplant one of them into a 9-gallon pot as well. So, anyways, thank you all again for tuning in. Stay tuned for updates for the next episode of Grow420 on the Grow420 Facebook page. You might find updates sometimes on the YouTube, but the Facebook page is the best one for the updates on that. And then hopefully I'm working at trying to get, I don't have an official ad yet, network ad. So as soon as I get that up, then I can easily put up ads ahead of time. Hopefully, if I know the day before, because I am running as a pop-up podcast right now, just as content becomes available. And then moving over to a bi-monthly or like two times a month to start. Or maybe more, depends on where I'm at with things and how things are working out. Peace, brother. Thanks for tuning in. So we're gonna hit this here, and then I'm gonna we'll keep the music on until we do this, and then we'll hit the outro. Light them up if you got them, folks. Peace, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, geez. I need new glasses, man. Oh, almost forgot. It's one of my sticky notes here, right? And see, I buried it too. right here. Advise of IWK 710 daily sesh and other shows. So like whatever day I'm on, if there's another show on after, I want to mention that during the show here. Colorado says hello from Ontario, Canada. Thanks for tuning in. We're actually just going out the door here in a moment, but feel free to watch the replay afterwards. And if you are watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments so that we know. That way, we all know that you have watched on the replay. So, in regards to this little sticky note here, today is what day? Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, right? I think it is. Yeah. Happy Saturday, everyone. So, anyways, tonight is Hobbies Puppets for the IWP 710 Daily Sesh. Open time slot for Hobbies tonight, so there is no other shows on the network after. Hobbies is on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and can be found on here on NOK Network, on Facebook. No, we're no longer on YouTube. YouTube pulled our account. Those damn bastards. Anyways, we're on Rumble, X, LinkedIn, and Facebook as NOK Network, and then on the Cannabis Information from Northern Ontario, Kim is also it's also broadcast there as well. So yeah, you don't want to miss Hobbies Puppets. Whole assortment of puppets, ranging from Tommy the dog to Red Rocket. Oh, I can't remember what Red Rocket. Oh yeah, I remember. Then we got Todd the gorilla. There's another one. I can't remember. There's another one, I think. Oh, and then there's this other one, Harry Licks a Lot of Puss. So yeah, you gotta see that. Hobbies usually has some great guests on. So I haven't seen the. I did see the ad today. I shared it out, but I didn't see if there was anything pertaining to tonight's show specifically. So that means you got to check it out. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in about. See, it's 5:30, hour and a half. So you got just enough time to finish the show here, have a little bit of a rest, get yourself some dinner, get yourself all get some snacks, get yourself all cozy. Tune in again at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Hobbies Puppets on the IWP 710 Daily Sesh, where we usually put it all the way for 30 minutes a day, but Hobbies has an open time slot, so who knows how long. Sometimes he goes on for like 3-4 hours. It's a grand old time. You gotta check him out. Anyways, peace everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll shut this music down here now and we'll play the outro. Again, stay tuned for updates for the next episode of Grow420. Thank you all for tuning in. First Legal Doobies in Denver, Colorado. Puff Puff Pass. Peace, brother. Thanks or sister, whoever. Thanks for tuning in. So we're gonna play the outro now, and you have yourself a wonderful night. Don't forget, stay happy, but most importantly, stay high. Peace, everyone. Take care.